Scott, thank you for joining us. Welcome to Crawley. How happy are you to get the deal over the line?
Yeah, really excited about the opportunity to come to Crawley. I've said for I think a number of years now I've always wanted to play for Crawley. Married into the area 10 years ago, wife's from Broadfield, so it's always been a dream of mine to play for Crawley. And now it's in League One after the fantastic season they had last year. It makes it even better.
Yes, a few Eagle-eyed fans may have seen on Twitter that you'd come to watch us in the playoff final last season. So how happy are you to get it done before pre-season? You know, you've got an exciting season ahead, as you said, in League One, some massive teams. So it's the perfect time to join the club, really.
Yeah, it is. I think I did it last season. I went to Gillingham 2 weeks after everyone went back, so I was running on my own, and that wasn't great. And then I had to catch up again at the start of pre-season. So yeah, to get it done now, come back in Monday with all the lads, get nice and settled for the start of pre-season, which is great.
So Scott, what was it that brought you to the club? As you said, obviously you came to the playoff final last year, but what was the main attraction in you joining the club?
Like I said, I always wanted to play for Crawley for a few years now, but I had a conversation with a Gaffer, lengthy one, quite lengthy, and it was really good, the way he wants to play. And obviously the 2 games I played against Crawley last year, especially the one here, I thought you were probably one of the best footballing teams in the division. I think I come off the pitch saying, these lot are going up, just the way you play, so expansive, so open, and clinical as well. I didn't really enjoy playing against you, but I admired it when I come off the pitch. So yeah, I think the chat with the Gaffer was really good, and like I say, I've always wanted to play for Crawley, so it's made it that much easier.
Yeah, you're naturally coming as one of the more experienced players in the squad, which I believe the Gaffer, is very pleased about. What do you think you can sort of bring to the change room? Because obviously we've got some great senior heads already, but you'll obviously had a wealth of experience that you've had plenty of appearances, over 500 career appearances, over 300 of those coming in the Championship. So you can bring a lot of experience to the change room, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, at the minute I don't think we've got a lot of players, have we? At the minute, I think it's a bit of a transition period for the club. Got a few young lads as well. Like I say, I'll probably be one of the senior players in the dressing room. Yeah, so it's just bringing a bit of knowledge, helping people at this stage of my career, playing as many games as I can, leading by example, and just being that more of a voice that when you're younger you don't really have much of a voice. We do, but you don't get listened to. So yeah, just helping the younger lads really, and obviously when we go to the, let's say, bigger clubs in the division, guiding the players through the games.
Yeah, I was actually just going to touch on that. It's the perfect signing in this scenario, I suppose, isn't it? Because where we have had that excitement from last year, we also have got to, be real and look at the challenge ahead. Obviously, people would wrote us off last year and we'd done amazing things and we ended up getting promoted at Wembley in the best way possible. But next season, as you said there in the last question, there's going to be some big teams that we're playing. So, we've got to stay grounded and, look ahead at what we can achieve.
Yeah, but I don't think we can go in being fearful of anyone, to be honest. The way the Gaffer wants to play, I think the lads that were here last year that are going to be here this season, they know how the Gaffer wants to play. They've got to take a lot of confidence from what they did last season. Let's not be fearful of anyone going to every game wanting to win. And I think it's best to take it game by game, and then let's see how we do.
Yeah, you would have obviously done plenty of pre-seasons, as we already touched on. We're only a week away from being back in with the lads. Is there anything that you've had sort of crossovers with, or is this a completely fresh group for yourself?
I know Sandy for Millwall. I knew Righty last year, but obviously he's left. So yeah, it's a completely fresh start for me. A new bunch of lads, and yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, that must be pleasing because obviously you would have done plenty of that over your career, but I suppose coming into a club that's just been promoted, the energy's sort of still really good around the place, so it's a perfect environment to sort of get yourself stuck into for the start of pre-season.
Yeah, I think I've done it once at Huddersfield. They got promoted to the Premier League. I went in there, and the buzz around the place at the start was great. The excitement, the belief they had. So I'm hoping I find the same when I start on Monday.
Yeah, you mentioned already that you've spoken to the Gaffer a lot already about the way that we play. How much of an impact did he have in you joining here?
Quite a bit, to be honest. It was a really fresh chat. The ideas he had were brilliant. The way he wants to play, how I could fit into the system, and what I could bring to the group. So, yeah, coming off the phone, it was a really exciting phone call, and it made me want to come.
Yeah, and for the fans that perhaps haven't seen you play before, how would you describe yourself as a player?
High energy, up and down, quite lengthy with my little skinny legs. High energy, up and down. Want to get involved in the game and affect games as well.
Perfect. Scott, welcome to Crawley.
Thank you very much.